E allora mi ricordo bene.
I remember well my first day at the colloquy, the meetings for community. You know, the meetings, the house in Bari. I went with a boy that was a little bit older than me. You know, it was a boy for English that didn't speak Italian, like almost at all. And I remember well, I passed that day. I didn't understand well what was happening. You know, I say these boys pray in the afternoon. You know, I remember well that when I came back from Bari in Napoli, that was a pretty far away, almost 300 kilometers. I was in peace. It was a strange peace that was inside of me. It was a long time, many years I didn't feel this peace. And that night, that I was still, you know, a little bit coming off of the drugs. I was at home. I was in the house, and I was taking medicine still. That night, I slept well, and I remember that the first thing that touched me was that I said, "There's many years that I haven't slept well." You know, this was one of the first steps that I made before entering. I started to understand understanding what the community was and what they were proposing to me. When I started to understand what the community was and what it was proposing me, that wasn't, you know, just to free me from drugs. I lived it like a perspective of a new life. And slowly, I decided to stay. I remember that I needed to go on a walk. This walk was I started to realize the difficulties I was having, and I needed to change my life. And I was a person that I didn't have a life that was, you know, I see the difference now, you know, of my life before and my life now, and I can say thanks to the fights, thanks for the perseverance and helping me to stay, the sharing my difficulties with the brothers, you know, the small steps that they would help me to be free. And it was easy to find balance thinking about my future. It wasn't that easy to accept that this step that I was going to have to do. You know, it was a growth. You know, to see that I need this, to see that I need to walk, that I need to be more, that I need to give more, that I need to try harder. That, you know, this is the beginning of the walk of my community. In the beginning of my, you know, these are my first steps. And now I feel that really, you know, it's worth it. I remember before going to Pagno, I had a short conversation with Father Stefano. And when I was leaving, after I had, you know, changed my job, I met at the door, and he said, "What are you going to do now?" And I responded to him, "I'm going to work in the where the vines are." And he looked me in the eyes and he said, "I'm asking about your life." And I thought that it was so, I turned all red because of the shame. In that moment, I thought about my life and at what I felt really in my heart. And there was a part of this step to enter into the community and let go of all my fears and all my insecurities that and it wasn't that easy to do, though. But in that moment, I decided to enter into the mission, and that's how it went. I really entered. I found my place.
The moment in which I felt saved was when I started to live true friendship. I learned how to share and open myself, and to feel free to talk with someone that had also lived a similar experience to me, to feel the trust of people, which had helped me. And I thought about my past, and now how in community I can be accompanied by people, by other people by my side, creating friendship and trust also with them. I felt like the community was my house. and as the community proposes. Us people of faith, this helped me decide to stay here in community. These people of faith, not just to heal myself from drug addiction, but to stay, to be a person, a new person, and in this way, I started to give a certain sense to my days, to prayer, to friendship. And I saw that what a beautiful life, the clean life is, the one that the community proposes to me. Things that I didn't know, things that I'd never lived. A clean friendship, a true friendship that helps me, which tells me the truth. And these things help me decide that the community is my house, and I really, truly want to change my life. I don't feel to love the community more than my family, but I feel that this is my place, and love is love. And I love everyone here as if they were my family, and I'm not able to separate the two things. We are a family, and I feel so loved here. I feel so loved, welcomed and respected the way I am, with my limits, with my weaknesses, and with my love. I knew straight from the beginning the community is a place of welcoming, a place of love, a house of love. It's a place, it's my place, and I truly feel this. Every day, I thank God, all the aunts, uncles, the people that are here. This is my family, and we welcome each other and we love each other. I feel saved. Another moment in which I felt saved in community is when I started to accept a part of me which I was hiding, small things, breaking rules, but then to have the freedom to talk about these things. I remember very well when I was in João, there was something I lived with Antonio. I felt trust. His friendship. He helped me. He helped me free myself and speak with him. It was about something which I'd done, and it was weighing on me. I didn't feel worthy of what I was living in community, because it was weighing on me, this thing that I'd done, and it was something inside that it didn't make me feel good. So I came to take this step to take my mask off and share about this thing, and I said I did this, and I didn't feel judged or put to one part. I felt embraced for the fact that I told the truth, and this really helped me go forward. And today, through confession, through sharing, accepting and not hiding that which I've done and that which I live, I can take that step in those small things, in sharing, to talk about these rules that I've broken, sharing what I live, to take a step of friendship, to live in truth, and to also trust the people which are by my side. I feel that the love of God and salvation comes from God. If I think about my story and the story of each one of us, about my life and all that I'm searching for, walking, growing, I think about the children who arrive here with their stories, the way they've been mistreated, they've been abandoned, they're wounded, and the salvation which then arrives. It's a salvation for them to find a place which welcomes them, and also for us it gives us the opportunity to love, to serve, and it's a salvation for them, for their families, and for those who are entrusted to us. And the salvation passes through and converts life and grows in our life. And they have found a home, a place of prayer, a place of love. And I feel that we sow the seeds of love. And I feel that I recognize that we have our humanity, but that's in God. This encounter with God who loves, who welcomes, and who comes every day to give the opportunity of new life, to let enter and let us know his heart, to know that God is for everyone. He is for everyone, and he loves us, and he saves us, and he gives us the grace of a new life. God put in my heart the strength to go forward, and I wouldn't have been saved otherwise. Maybe I wouldn't be here today in Brazil for many years. Probably I wouldn't have my family, my daughters, a life here in community, the boys here in the house of Siamo, if my choices were different. So what God has put in my heart, this desire to go forwards, I live it. I feel saved for this reason, because Jesus put in my heart the desires that I don't think that otherwise I would have chosen, and something which is very beautiful that I lived. One of the many times here in Brazil, there were my two children here, and once when we went back to Italy, we were in Naples, because that's where my family is from. We went back, and I remember that one car. I was walking with my daughters, with my wife. We were in the center, and we went past a bar that I used to go to before I entered into community, and I recognized the guys that were in there, that were sitting outside the bar. My old friends, a bit older, but I remembered them well. And I saw the movements, their body language, and I could see that they were talking. And I knew well what they're saying and why their body language is the way it is. And in that moment, I was there 30 seconds, and there was some traffic, and I felt saved. I said, Jesus, thank you that I'm not there with them anymore, but I'm somewhere else, with you, with the community, with the mission, with my family. I'm not there at that bar, behaving in that way. And in that moment, I felt saved. And it was born in my heart the desire to give thanks to my wife, to my daughters. And in that moment, I'm not there anymore. I realized that I've been saved. Yeah, we have also been saved.
Me siento salvado porque hoy puedo recuperar mis valores y puedo decir la verdad.
I feel saved today because I can live the values of truth.
Y bueno, me siento salvada cuando dejé de lado mis
Saved because
proyectos.
I can put my projects to one side and I can trust in the community. And from when I came here to the missions, I'm living moments when I have to be an example for the other girls, when I have to serve and I have to be upstanding.
Per me un momento di salvezza
For me, a moment of salvation is most certainly the conversion of my sister. This touched me a lot, and I feel that this was a moment of salvation for me. I feel that I've taken a step towards the truth because when I was doing something wrong, when I was breaking rules, I wasn't able to talk about it, but now I can tell myself the truth and I can say it to others, and I feel saved for this reason. I found forgiveness with myself. I learned how to pick myself up again, understand other people, and to be happy. Not putting on a full smile, but being true. Every day I'm learning how to be a free woman, to overcome my insecurities and my fears, and to go forward. I'm becoming a woman that's growing in faith. I feel saved because today I can live truth with my brothers. I'm Gianfranco from the fraternity of Saint Michael the Archangel in Paraguay. I feel saved because when I put to one side my selfishness and I was able to open my heart to God and to others. I feel saved because today I can learn how to tell myself the truth, because before I lived very much my own closeness and selfishness, and now today I'm learning how to escape from this, or rather leave this selfishness and closedness.